The goal of the National Academy of Education Spencer Fellowships Program is to really encourage the next generation to undertake high-quality research in education wherever it takes place in the world.
The core of my research is how historically marginalized kids understand, challenge, and critique social inequalities, and how that leads to engagement with school work. Civics and political education should be something that engages people to identify issues in their community, feel like something they care about, how can they think about making a contribution in their community or their society, and then mentor young people in the capacity to do those things.
I'm a professor at Western Michigan University in Kalamazoo. My area is research methods. If you have a new science curriculum, for example, that you wanted to go out and test in the schools to see if it was effective, I might help you design the study to make sure that at the end of the day, you have rigorous evidence as to whether or not your program works.
My research interest is very much about college access of minoritized student populations. We need to do a lot of work in education to make sure that we understand the context of racism and classism and other forms of oppression in our society.
I study the experiences and career trajectory of STEM students of color. We're creating STEM innovation and technology, and we're only using the brain power of 50% of the population.
Our job as researchers is to influence policies. I want to see that come to fruition.
The National Academy of Education has been incredibly helpful for me, particularly because it allowed me to take a year away from teaching and service responsibilities to go into rural communities to talk with students for a year, and also to work alongside school districts to talk about some of the things that are coming up related to college access challenges.
One of the many great things about the fellowship is coming to the retreats and hearing about other people working in different disciplines. You learn to develop a more nuanced and comprehensive perspective on the issue or issues that you're studying just by virtue of being with really smart people.
The Spencer Fellowship has a lot of professional development. I had an opportunity to actually meet a lot of the people that I cited in my research. I have a set of mentors who are exemplary in their fields, and they in turn are helping me to carve a formidable path in my academic career.
The mentoring component is a large part of the Spencer Fellowships. When you come to this meeting and you're connected with someone in your field and there's dedicated time for that person to chat with you, whether it's about substantive issues or about career issues. So that's something that I have really tried hard to do with my own students, and I think it's partly through the good models that I've had along the way. The fellowship has really helped me build networks that I may not have access to without this opportunity. Bringing folks together, as is done with these fellowship programs, is going to lead to interdisciplinary relationships and opportunities to collaborate in the field. To me, that means that we're going to lead in a positive direction.